Vocabulary list 27 is states and provinces. So we'll start with country. With your non-dominant hand, just kind of bring your hand shape, actually doesn't matter that much. Just bring your elbow, make your elbow available, okay, with your non-dominant hand. Scoot back a little bit. And then your dominant hand will be a flat hand shape, and you do little circles on your elbow. I've also seen it with a Y, not very often, but country. United States is a U with a little circle and then drop to an S, okay? United States. America, 2-5 hand shapes with the fingers interlocked, and then you do little circles. Canada, an A hand shape, pounded, I guess, against your chest a little bit. Canada. Mexico. So there's an old sign for Mexico, which is this, which is the same as the sign for Spanish or Spain. But the new sign for Mexico, which is what Mexicans use, which is why it's caught on in ASL, is a V hand shape with your palm facing down, located at your forehead, okay? And the motion is in your wrist, out and in. It means sombrero. So that's Mexico. State. This is like a state in the United States, not a state of being or a state of shock or something, okay? So with your non-dominant hand, you want a flat hand shape with your palm sideways. With your dominant hand, you want an S hand shape, and you start at the top and go down to the bottom, okay? State. All right, let's look at some states and provinces then. So we'll start in the western side of the United States and move. So for Washington, you want to start with a W. You put it on your shoulder. I kind of put my thumb and pinky on my shoulder, and then you fall down a little bit. Washington. Oregon, same movement, same location, same palm orientation, different hand shape. So instead of a W for Washington, you want an O for Oregon. California is the same as the sign for gold. So you want an I love you hand shape, and then with your first finger, touch your ear, then shake it as you come down and collapse that first finger. I have seen it where it's not collapsed, but not very often. Let's see, Hawaii. Okay, we didn't really start in the West, sorry. Hawaii is an H hand shape with your palm facing you. And this is the sign for beautiful, which is where the sign for Hawaii comes from. So you start with an H and you just make a circle around your face. Okay, Hawaii. Alaska starts with an A hand shape about, it doesn't have to be in the middle of your forehead, just somewhere along your forehead, okay? Then you're going to come around your face in this motion, and as you do, you'll open your hand, okay? Ready? Alaska. So if you think about fur around a hood on a coat you would wear in Alaska, you got it. Idaho, like California was the sign for gold, Idaho is the sign for potato. So you got your potato, non-dominant hand, fist, S hand shape, palm facing down. Your dominant hand will do the moving. It's a V hand shape that's bent, and you tap it a little bit like a fork poking a potato. Idaho. Colorado can be signed two ways. We're gonna have like the horizon, I guess, the ground. Yeah, the ground, not the horizon. On your non-dominant hand, flat hand shape, right? Flat arm. With a C hand shape, you're going to trace mountains. Colorado. Or there is sort of a play on English words that is a very, I live in Colorado. It's a common way of signing Colorado here. So you start with a 5-hand shape and you sign color. All right. Then you sign D-O. Color D-O, like Colorado. I don't know where the A goes, but it's not there. It's color D-O, Colorado. Okay. Montana, 2 M's, palms facing out. Start with your hands together and you're going to sort of outline a square. Okay. Montana. Arizona is an A hand shape on one side of your mouth and the other side of your mouth. So you want this back part of your thumb touching your face. Arizona. Texas is an X hand shape with your palm facing out, and then you're going to sort of trace in the air a number 7, okay? Texas. West Virginia is just WVA, West Virginia. New York also has its own sign. So on your non-dominant hand, you want that just flat hand, palm facing up. Your dominant hand will be a Y, and you go back and forth. So palms are together here, back and forth. That's New York. So those are the states that have signs. A lot of the other ones are just fingerspelled or abbreviated. So let's move on to Canada. So a province in Canada is signed this way. So it's the what's up hand shape, right? Remember what's up hand shape. You could call it the birthday hand shape. You could call it the 25 hand shape. All right, so it starts on your heart, or if you're left-handed, it will be not on your heart, but your arm should cross your body, and then you just kind of make a little plus. Okay. Province. Alberta. So on your non-dominant hand, you want a fist, just, S hand shape with your palm facing down. You want an A for Alberta on your right hand, and then you tap. So you're going to have this part of your thumb, the outside of your thumb is the one that hits. It's not like this, or it's this way. Okay. So non-dominant hand, your palm is facing down. Dominant hand, your palm is facing out. Okay. Alberta. Manitoba, you want to start with an M. And just like you made a little cross or a little plus on your heart, or not, when we did province, you're going to make that same little motion. It's the same motion, it's just a different location with a different hand shape. Okay, so Manitoba, it's got M hand shape, and you make a little cross or plus on your shoulder. Okay. Ontario is an O, and you just do little circles. Quebec is a Q, little circles. And that's it for vocabulary list 27.